The last free tech tool that I have decided to use is one I had never heard of before, but is something that I've been looking for. So Livebinders is a site that allows you to create just that, Livebinders. The reason I would want to use this is to share my information with my students and help them to have everything that they need in one spot. I'm constantly having to tell my students that they need to save certain things or that they're okay to throw away certain things. And I think that having this online binder will keep their binders clean and organized at school. So what you do here is you can create a new binder, upload a file, create a new binder, upload files, binder statistics, view comments, or you can delete binders. I'm going to click on the binder that I created today. It's called Linear Functions. So it's really easy to operate once you get the hang of it. If you want to edit your binder, you have to come up to this little pencil and select Edit Binder. You can have as many tabs and subtabs as you want. So my main tab is this Linear Functions tab. And if you scroll down, you can see this linear relationship slideshow that I added just by adding in my Google Drive. Then you can click any of the subtabs. So all of these subtabs relate to linear functions. So this is like the starting point, talks about the X and Y axis, has a coordinate grid graphic organizer. So I would do this in class with my students, but this way if they are gone, they still could have access to it. What is slope is another graphic organizer that I would do in class, but this way they could find it and have it, and even if they accidentally throw away theirs, they would still have access to one. Then I have slope intercept form, which just again explains the basic form of the linear function. And then I have IXL, which is a link that they can click on to go to do practice. So if I wanted to add in another subtab, I would just click Add New Subtab. You can add a brand new large tab. You can copy a tab, paste a tab, or move the tabs left and right. So if I wanted to add a new subtab, I would click there. All you have to do is type in the title here. So let's say graphing. Then you would be able to add whatever content that you want by clicking this button up here, Content. You can upload from your computer. You can add a website. You can add any text or files. You can add a video from YouTube, images, a QR code, anything from your Google Drive or Dropbox or any of your other binders. Once you're done, you can make it live. And then you can see what your students would see. So my students would have this slideshow over linear relationships that just describes the basics that they could look at any time. They would have the X and Y axis information, coordinate grid graphing organizer, the slope organizer, and our basic slope intercept form and information. So that way if they accidentally delete anything or lose anything, they have it. Or if my students need a review, the next year they can look back on it. The ISTE standards that these would line up with would be ISTE 5D and 2E.